change the candle location. Let me know what you think. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Hello everybody! So today I am doing a review. I'm doing a review of Queen of the Tearling by Erika Johansen. So a quick sum up of what this book is about. This is about a young princess named Calcia who has been in hiding for the last 19 years. The Queen of the Tearling is always sought after and killed by various members of other kingdoms, the kingdom within, whatever you choose. But anyway, the queen is very sought after, and she was killed while Calcia was still very young, and so Calcia was snuck into hiding and raised by this older couple. And where the story starts is Calcia's 19th birthday, when the kingdom comes to take her to come and claim her throne. So this book is about her journey to the kingdom, her adventures within the kingdom, and all of those kind of things. One thing that kind of put me off to this book a little bit is it uses the F word a lot. A lot more than I'd like, at least. That's just like the one swear word that just rubs me the wrong way. And the way they used it, it was blatant, and they could have easily used something else or come up with a different word to exclaim the same thing. So that was the one thing that really put me off to this book. Outside of that, the story itself I quite enjoyed. There were a lot of different plot points. I felt a little unsatisfied with the ending of this one. I know it continues. It looks like it'll be a trilogy. At least the second book is out now. I am looking into maybe reading the second book. I've heard it's better than this one. It was a little bit slow going in the beginning for me. But generally speaking, the writing style's nice, except for the swearing. The story was well thought out, well put together. I feel like as the story goes along, you get to know the characters well enough, at least, for the story that they're telling. How that's going to play out in the next book, I don't know. It does switch perspectives of who's telling the story a bit in this one. And for certain points of the book, it was good. Other points, it didn't really make sense to tell it from a different perspective rather than Calcia's. But generally speaking, it was very well done, very well thought out. I would probably give this like 3.75 stars out of 5. I have to take off quite a bit for the swearing because it really just rubbed me the wrong way. There was a little bit more sexual content as well in this one, which is why I'm debating whether I'm going to move on to the next one. Because the characters that seemed to be prominent with, I think will be more prominent in the next book than they were in this one. So I'm on the fence about continuing or not. This one was well written and well thought out. I really think it's worth a read. If you can get past the F word, then I think you'll be okay. But yeah, I'm not going to give you much more because the rest would be kind of spoilery. If you want to hear my spoilery thoughts, join us in the book club discussion tomorrow night at 8:30 on Facebook. That's where I'm going to kind of have my spoilery discussion about specific points and specific people within the book. And I really think, like I say, it's worth a read. If you've read it and you beg to differ with me, I'm sorry. This is just my personal opinion. I really enjoy fantasy books, but I enjoy fantasy books that don't necessarily mix with the modern world so much, if that makes sense. Just the way they speak is very modern. So, you know, and this is supposed to be somewhat dystopian, so I guess that works, but the language was a bit much for me in that regard. So anyways, those are my thoughts on Queen of the Tearling by Erika Johansen. I do think it's worth a read if you can get past the swearing. And I will see you guys later with more.